Okay, today we're gonna do a review on 2020 cfmoto cforce. Bought this brand new. So far, haven't given me any issue yet. The only double bearing I do the lift kit, and I did not tighten the lock, the nut on the axle tight enough so the wheel bearing water get into it, and that's how one side of the wheel bearing is loose. So it's all just 1.5 inch lift, and that's how it is. Got the stock wheel painted gold with the 29 and a half by 10 12-inch wheel. So I got this wheel right after I bought the ATV brand new. Take the stock one off and put the aftermarket tire on. It's right here, the tire. Smoke light tire. 2 years now. I put, I think, 800 miles on the ATV, and I do a lot of conversion on it to make it fit. The 29 for the 600, you have to trim this down right here. You have to trim it down. It used to become straight right here, and I trimmed it down to make clearance. And then I have to take my plastic off from the inside. You guys see the plastic? Plastic's supposed to go outside here to here, and is about almost an inch. So I take them off. I put this aluminum you can buy at Menard, cut it, put it on the underside right here, so you clear all your clearance. So when you turn, your wheel is not catch on it. And then the only main thing when you turn, you will, I trim this down too right here. I trim these down. If not, when you turn your wheel so far in, it's gonna grab these. You see how it grabbed my little thing here? It's fine. It's fine. It's grabbed it a little bit from here, but it's all right. It's good. So this side is the same way. I trim right there, right here, and it's all stock. And got a 1-inch lift. So I painted gold. I took the bumper guard off and painted gold. And I beat the shit out of it. It lasts me this long. Go in deep water, dig mud, and so far so good. It's only the wheel bearing one side. It's my fault. Because I want to test it out. You know, when you do the 1-inch lift, you have to put a little ring under the axle right there. You know, behind the axle, you gotta put a ring there. So I did not tight one side tight because I want to try it out, see how long it lasts. And the 1-inch spacer, 1.5-inch spacer is from this company right here. And then you're gonna put this bracket like these to make it for 1 inch. And on the clearance, let me see if I can get the clearance from the ground to that will be about almost 16, you know, almost 16-inch off the ground, almost 16, you know. And right here is only 15.5 for the side, and for the front is about probably about 15.5 too. So it's pretty tall. Okay, I'm gonna do the wheelbase today, and I try to purchase the original for cfmoto. It costs too much. This is only cost $19 at right here. The website is for AutoCAD. Okay, that one at the cfmoto is used the same one. It's the same length. It's tall the same. Inside is the same. It's big the same. And the inside is the same. Same size from the inside all the way down. Okay, so cheaper if you go with this. It's the same. It's for ATVs too, but it's for the AutoCAD. I think it's for Yamahas too. This is the part number. You can get the website. It's only $19 per each side. And then my ATV, I custom to fit this filter right here, the KN filter. KN filter is actually better flow, get more air into it, better than the UN something for cfmoto. Those things, airflow can go up a little better, easier, but you just have to do a little customize to it. Everything will fit, but it's just that you have to trim the plastic on the inside. I'll show you a little bit. Okay, we're gonna take this off. We're gonna show you guys how I customize it. Yeah, inside here, first see how the mileage, because I will put a lot of mileage on it. We're gonna then we're gonna start it. We're gonna see the mileage on it, and I put 837 miles on it, and it still runs. So it's still like a champ. You know, it's still started. The engine still sounds nice. The motor still sounds nice. I put an aftermarket clutch on it, you know, and it still starts. Hopefully it will last me a little bit. I take this cover off to get to the battery. Is easier. We live in Minnesota, it's cold. Sometimes it's too cold, we need to jump and go ice fish. So it's too cold, take this plastic off will help a lot. Easier exit, better. Put this. Okay, we're gonna take this. I'm gonna show you how to start the filter. How do I how's the can filter in there sit. And I'll take them off and show you guys how you're supposed to do. Easy thing, you can use like a razor blade. Like that. I actually bought these too big, so that I had to put the rubber band on it. Easy piece of cake. It's the same, but what I was talking about is right here. This right here, you have to trim them up. You have to trim it down. This was this plastic right here is still too high. It's made for that. But if you can get, you know, the can filter will be like these, and then we'll just sit like these. But this is too high because this is all round. The other one is going smaller up front, but this is the same length. It'll fit the same. See that? K&N filter is always better. It's always get more air. It's always getting a little bit more power to it when you need the power. So it's pretty easy. It's this right here. And right there. Right here. That's the part number I give for Amazon. It's pretty cheap. It's still Amazon. It's pretty cheap. It's in there. Right here. You check. I usually check here. Okay. I want to see how it's playing. It's moving. See that? It's moving. Those are real bearings. On the other side, it's not moving. This side is not moving. Look at that. But the other side is moving, so we gotta do the other side. Okay, so you do. There's something under there. For safety. And then you take the 17mm socket, or it's the 11/16 socket. It's the same. Oh, socket. Just give me the socket. Go. Okay, so that's the bearings. Use this for my seat. Then you're gonna need 15mm, and you're gonna need a 15. That will be for the 15. Or more. You don't have to be close. Okay. This one on the bottom, it's the same screw, same one. they're both the same length, same one, so you can do either one. It's pretty easy. Once you get that, see why I used to have to play on it. You see how's the lardner that is had to play on it, you know, because I didn't tight it enough tight on it. All you do is take the safety clip, safety pin or safety clip, straight that back up to it. Okay, push it out. I usually do needle nose, put right into it, twist or put into it, and then use like something hit it, it'll pop from the other side, like that. And then you take the socket 30, okay, there. And then from the brake caliper, you gotta take the caliper off. You take the 14, okay? You just take the 14 millimeter, take them off. All the sides the same. Screw, they're both the same. You can just let it hang or just hang it somewhere. You can take the pad off. Yeah. And then that's all you have to do, just press. One hand press, one hand pull. That should come right off. It's the same length right here. And then all you do right now, you need like a little hammer to it for the axle to pop. Okay, it should come right off. And then when it's off, everything's just gonna fall like that. Keep these over there. Remember, the caliper face to the back, and this part for the inside, this face out. Okay, we'll go get this holdable bearings inside here, and that's the clip. I'll show you guys how to take them off. Oh, forgot, I'm gonna take this off. Plastic off is take the 10 millimeter. Okay, let's go. Okay, you're gonna need one of these to take that ring off. The ring is right here. We're gonna take that off. Okay, all you do, go in there. Gotta press. What I usually do, once you press, you gotta need one of these to go in there, helping come off. Okay, you see that? You can do it either side. If you had two handheld, you got another two, you got person to help you, that'll be great. Okay. There we go. You just need to loosen them up. A whole bunch of dirt in there. So we just gotta loosen them up. And then I'm just gonna keep loosen them up. Too many dirt. There we go. It's almost coming. Okay. Then all you do, you just go around it. Oh, right here. Pop. Just go around it. Just go with this. One side, one pop. You can get it off. And now we're gonna use the. We said this one here. Stay there. Now we're gonna use. We're going to use a ball joint press. We're gonna use the ball joint press. We're gonna press it out. So you're going to press for the side with the no ring on. You know, that safety ring. You gotta press from the side with the no ring on out from the side had the ring. Okay, so it will be on this side. What I usually do, I usually use a socket. Oh, excuse me. And then we're gonna use this press. Okay, so we're gonna use this from the underneath. Okay, you see how this had to go on it, not inside, but big enough for that wood bearing to come off. Okay, so we're gonna put this in the bottom, and we're gonna put this side with the C clamp, the ball joint. We're gonna put on like this. Okay, gotta put this nut right in there. Gotta put it in like this, and then we're just gonna get nice and tight on it. And then once you get tight, you check the bottom. You can use like a little tap to tack them up. Okay, so now everything's in there, and then all you do is use your power tool right here. Just gotta shoot it. coming. That's how easy it is. All just gonna come off like that. Look at that. Look at these. It's so dirty inside. Look at that, a lot of dust. Okay, the inside is the stock wheel bearings. If you don't tight, example, if you don't tie your ball joint or no your axle nut tight enough, when you tie your axle nut tight enough, this is supposed to go in, seal nice and tight. If a little loose between here, this gap, the wheel bearing will open like that, and then the water will get to it, and then you're not gonna have enough lubricate to it. So that's how it's loose. Okay, so make sure it's nice and tight seal. See how when you push it in, this is able to go in a little bit. You see. So make sure your lock nut or your axle nut is tight as you can. And now we're going to clean them up before we put the new one in. We'll show y'all guys how to put the new one in. Okay. No ice cream. Okay, before you put the new one in. Stop it. Okay, when you put a new one in, you have to put a little grease on it. Make it lubricate. Easier to go in. Okay, a little grease on it from the outside, and then just drop it in, and then we'll get to that. Not yet. Okay, we don't need this anymore, but we're gonna use these. We don't use these anymore, so we'll put that away. We're gonna use these. We're gonna use the socket. This will go underneath like that on the new bearings. Now we'll go underneath. We're gonna put the old one on top of it. Then we're gonna put the socket right on top of these and press it down. Okay, so we're gonna set it like that. So let's do it. Let's put this right on top of it. This. Then I'm gonna put this here. We'll fix it, and then we'll put the old one right on top of here. We're going to adjust this up. We're going to put this, or you can use this. You can use this to push it down. Anything that is able to push it down, try it. Until you get about a little bit halfway, you know, and then you have to come and make sure down here is balanced. It's enough. And then, here we go. Then you shoot it. Once we get this, try to press it in. Yeah. Now we're gonna shoot it in. See how guys go in. Once you get that far, back up, and you will straighten them out. And once you get that far, you back into it. Then you will straighten them out. And this time, we're gonna use the socket. So we can see what we're doing. And now we're gonna change it. Now we're gonna change it to the bottom. this in the bonnet again. Then we're going to use ours, 01. Then we'll use the socket. Get it tight a little bit so you can move, line them up, and make sure it's nice in line. And then check the bottom, make sure they are even with the bottom. Okay, then we're gonna tie it up, gonna press it, push it all the way down. Okay, and then everything will fall off like that, and then the old one is gonna come out right like that, and then it was, now we got the new one in. It's right here, new one. And then when you put this back, you might just want to clean them up a little bit. The ring, the safety ring on it. And then all you do, blow it as much as you can, then put the ring back in. Best if you use two hands, push it down. That's it. Here go the new bearings. This is the new bearings. So everything's new. The same thing. And I purchased this through eBay. It's for Can-Am for the wheel hub bearings, and we might want to press a little bit grease to it. Wheel bearing grease. Okay, this is for the wheel bearing grease. So we're going to push it in. Okay, we're gonna pump, couple pump. Until you see grease stop to come out, and then we're good. See, we got a couple more grease inside. I think we plan to do for the front too. Once we're done, clean them up. The ring for the 1-inch lift kit, you have to put this ring in the back for the axle. So now we'll get it all cleaned up. We're gonna be clean here a little bit too before we put it back. This is where the spindle is gonna go, you know, and this is where you grease all every time you're on the trail for grease them up. Then just clean them up as much you can. Should be very clean. But okay. Okay, so now okay. So we're gonna go like that. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. This can go either side, either way. We're gonna put this back. I'm gonna put this together, and we'll go in. Together like that inside. And then you just wanna put the lock nut, put the axle nut on it. A little bit on it. Hole on it. And then put your nut back in. You can do that on one hand. Let's go in. Okay. And then I'll show you guys a trick to do it. A secret way to do better is to, let me put this more toward the inside. I'm gonna drop my coat. I'm gonna put this. Your ATV will sit on the block, and then you will take the jack off. You're gonna put it under here because you need the axle right here. You see it? The axle to be straight, and to get this in. So you do that, and then you can push it in easier. That's what the old man said. Use your brain, don't use your muscle. It's right here. Use your brain, use the jack, so you don't have to use your muscle to press it. And then right there. And then once you're doing that, put the axle. That's more equal to the axle. So it's all the way. It's right here all the way. Okay. So now, put the nut back in. Okay, now we're gonna try to get this axle in. I'll try to get it tight as we can. Okay, I think that should do it. And then what you do is a whole bunch of holes. You know, try to get it tight as you can. It will match one of the holes. don't worry, it will match one of the hole on this axle here for the safety pin to go in. A pin to go in there. Then all you do, once you get that, drop it, put your jet back. P. Yeah, I'm gonna use a 15, and then just tighten it back up. Just get it tight as you can. Don't over tight. The lock nut on this side have the safety lock on it. You don't have to torque it. If you work on a car like me too much, then you know how tight it is. And then I'm gonna put the plastic piece back on. Plastic piece is going like this, okay? So on this side, that's a guard. That's how it go. We'll use a size 10. Just hand tight first. That's a guard for the axle boot. And then we'll use this. Okay, and then we'll put the safety pin back in. Okay. Okay, we'll put the safety pin back in. Usually do after with that. Just gotta push it with these. Once you get that in, you can bend it. Make it bend. Whatever is fine. Just bend it. cover broke, it's fine. Channels in there. So now it's nice and tight. Time to put the brake pad back in. The round is going like this. So the brake pad. Back on it. Then the brake calipers. You should not have any issue with the press. You don't have to press the caliper back. It should just fit right into it. Okay. On it. You got a line on it. Okay, the 2 screw. Where's the other screw? Best just hand tight first. Okay. Now everything's done. We'll grease these. Then we'll grease the bottom one too. Then we're ready to go. Okay, put the wheel back on. And tight first. adjustment tight, guys. Just push it down. Then we should be good. Then we're gonna put on neutral and pass it off. Nice and tight now. Not go nowhere. Okay, once we get it done, this little boy, how old are you?
10.
10? He's gonna ride that 600. This guy, how old are you?
6.
6? And that little boy is gonna ride his own and then he's gonna test it out. I wanna see how's the wheel bearing done. Okay, you guys can go. This little one's fast. It's pretty tall. Oh yeah, it's pretty tall.